Hey everyone, so with all the Alberta courses opening up, I thought it would be only fitting to feature the Mount Lorette course at Kananaskis for this Highlight Holes episode. So, this course has no shortage of distance and is just over 7,200 yards from the tips. Thankfully, there are a lot of tee selections to choose from based on your handicap, which makes Kananaskis a true golfer's playground for all types of players. The fairways here were relatively wide, and the greens often had open areas of rough and bunkers around them to force a strong short game. And let's not forget about the stunning panoramic views of mountains all around. So let's jump in. Hole 1 is a very challenging 427 yard par 4. It's also the one cap on the course, which makes perfect sense in my mind. It's a sweeping dogleg left with water all down the left side and a creek that lines the entire right edge of the fairway and actually loops around the back of the green. This leaves a difficult decision, as I'm sure you can imagine, on how to play the tee shot. My recommendation is to play it safe, go right at the 150 stake. If you go too long, you're probably going to be in the creek. And if you try and cut the corner into that narrow section of fairway, there's a good chance you're going to be left in the water or in the creek. It's also a reasonably shallow green, so you really want to make sure you aren't left or long. Otherwise, you could be in some serious trouble. In any case, just a beautiful, challenging, and fun way to kick off your round here at Mount Lorette. Up next, skipping over to hole number 7. It's a lengthy par 4, 496 yards from the back tees. Absolutely stunning golf hole. The water off to the right with your tee shot is so visually appealing, but at the same time so scary because of how in play it is. Thankfully, the hole does open up quite a bit, which makes it a great grip it and rip it par 4. Distance is key on this hole, so if you can stay out of the many bunkers, you should end up with a decent score. On to hole 9 now. So this is the longest hole in the course at 577 yards, just a monstrosity of a golf hole here. It really opens up off the tee with 2 bunkers down the left side that are within carry distance for most golfers depending on what tees you're playing. That being said, the safe play is just to keep it off to the right. You probably won't end up in the trees because of how open it is there. There's water all down the left side and a large bunker off to the right of the green, which makes this a 3-shot par 5 for the vast majority of golfers, especially given how long it is. Once again, a relatively shallow green, making it all the more difficult to land that evasive eagle putt on this 9th hole. On to the 15th. So I had a hard time picking just one par 3 for this video because they were all so great, but here it is, hole 15, 193 yard par 3. You've got the river running all along from holes 14 to 17, which just adds a whole nother layer of beauty to this golf course. Bunkers wrapping around most of the green here, and it's a reasonably large undulating green, so don't expect an easy 2-putt here, just a beautiful par 3 here at the 15th. Finally, we're going to close it out here with the 18th. It's the 2 cap on the course, is one of the longer par 4s at 454 yards. And I just find it poetic that you start and end your round here with the 2 most difficult golf holes. Just love to see that. Thankfully, the hole opens up quite a bit once you get past that fairway bunker on the left-hand side, and as long as you can get your second shot over the creek at the front of the green there, you should be in a good place to make par. It's a large elevated green that slopes substantially from back to front. You definitely want to consider the pin placement on this one, as well as the elevation, of course, with your approach shot here to make sure you can get that green and reg. All in all, just an awesome way to finish your round here at Mount Lorette. A spectacular golf course, and I cannot wait to get back out and play the kid course sometime soon. So thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and as always, you better be keeping the ball straight.